man, that was painful, and he's coming. Alright, that's the end of those guys. They are simply dead. So what do I do? Do I hold out? Because there are a lot of Commonwealth soldiers coming to kill me. The tech bonus was good, but it wasn't quite enough. That relative strength of alliances is deadly. And this isn't really costing me anything, but I still don't like it. France have military access to just about everything, so France is going to come and kick the Commonwealth in the face. And it doesn't stop them being a big threat to me right here, right now. Right, I'm not about to back out. These guys are going to die. There's no real question about that. Unless they can run elsewhere quicker, which they cannot. No, they're just plain going to die. Which means I need a lot of troops right now, even though I don't have the money for it. Also, I think the Ottomans are about to be very unhappy, so I will placate them ahead of time. Oh, it's going to be a real sad loss. They're actually going to hold? Unthinkable. Well, saved myself a wee bit. Not much, but a wee bit. The mercs are all gone. They just retired. They're having none of this. But we could still hold in the mountains. Even if they came, I think our defense would be good enough. But that's not a good enough reason to risk it, so please hold in these mountains instead. Wow, okay, that was a lucky break that I did not deserve, but I took it. So much undeserved luck. I'm not about to declare war on Bukhara so Ming can come to my aid, not at the -3 breaking truce level. Besides, I'm confident. I got this one in the bag. The bag is big and has lots of holes in it, but I've still got it. You guys are safe there so long as Damascus holds, and I just need to pull this out a bit longer so that I can get what I came for. It's a shame that I pieced out these guys now. I could have taken that, but I didn't. Commonwealth bringing yet more troops to the front. Now France is not at their full power. They're losing a lot of corps, or rather are short of a lot of corps. Plus the focus of this war is Hungary, not the Commonwealthy. The same Commonwealthy who are winning, but not by a lot. I could always get some corps back for the Ottomans out of this. If we win. Thankfully all my allies are happy to be in the war for now. Of course Ming are, they're not having to do a thing. Right, if I give Mamluks one swift punch to the face, they're out. But also, this I don't like. Also, if I just hold out, then they'll get out of my face. You know, so long as I don't keep just taking everything back. No, there's no need for me to push my luck further. I will have you guys over wherever the... well, actually the supply limit is good here. It'll only take you a long time to get all your numbers back. A very long time, actually. Like 9 months. Wish I had more reinforcement speed. I should probably focus more on taking down the Commonwealth around here. Nah, I have allies to bleed for me. I want the Mamluks out so I can start integrating Iraq. Good, people giving up their Commonwealthy troops. Now these allies, they're going to be in this for a while. Ally in war with not being threatened at all. But here's hoping things don't go so well for the Commonwealth. Tenacity wins through, it often does, this will be no exception. Yes, Ming, we need those troops from Lana. We also need a bloody way to get here. You have conditional military access to so many people, but you don't know how to get here. You know, if Delhi wanted to strike me, now would be the time. Or Baluchistan. Or both. But they are fools. Speaking of foolish, Mamluks are going to give it all up. Might even be able to snipe something else off of them. Like a touch of money. Because money is what I need right now. 52 war score, and that's all I can get. I'd be as well waiting a wee bit. At least until he's close to getting this, or at least possible in getting that. Because I'm not hurting at all by waiting. How good are the Swedes? Passable. Thanks, merchant guilds. You're the best. I would quite like that. But do I need it? I do not, but I want it, and it's worth paying money for. They'll see the funny side. Whew. Jake, murk a couple in Arabia and de-siege some provinces. These provinces really aren't worth jack. Well, I say that, but he does keep sieging me up, and it's a real pain. If I wasn't so lazy, I would have taken care of that one. But every passing month gets rid of some of that. Okay, water shortage, that place is about to fall. But now we scored an extra few ducats for our troubles. So, thank you and good night, Mamluks. Nice to get the power projection as well, that'll make us nice and strong for taking on the scum to the north. I wonder if I shouldn't have you get... No, I want my vassals to go all out. I'm not your mother. Go. I too shall join the fray. It'll be risky though, these guys mean business. If I attack him here, then I might be onto something. Alright, good, I have a route in. Risky battle. But I don't want either of these forts to fall. I need to show him who's boss. Besides, they're only mercs. Risk big, win big. That's what Sid taught me. Is he going to abandon Trebizond? No. Oh, this is mountainous? Well, I've made an even worse mistake than I thought. And he's going to finish Trebizond and then reinforce. And the Austrians are here. Well, I'm getting the hell out of here. Goodbye. That was fun. Let's try that again. Never. Well, Brotherhood UK just hit 12 months of subbing. I would say they're just a numbers, but they are pretty stirring. Losing 20 army tradition is also quite stirring, but in a bad way. Alright, so the war is going the opposite of well. Ottomans in Iraq understandably not thrilled about the whole war still going on. And I'm not able to put a good chink into their armor. Muscovy is trying. Muscovy is trying real hard. If I was a clever person, I would be strolling up there to help them out. Crimea would give military access. Do I not already have conditional military access to them? I do not. I could redouble my efforts by heading north, but I would be leaving my own capital wide open. And by being a distraction down here, I kind of give Muscovy the opening that he needs. Perhaps not the opening that he uses. Also, sadly, he's not under siege by these fellows. Bohemia's got a long war against him if he really wants to win the Hungarian succession war. But doesn't that also mean that... No. Subject to the Commonwealth, but not involved in this war. I guess that's good news for me. One base production is nice, but... I already took the money from the Merchant Guild. I need more money though. Lots and lots of money. Go for Novgorod for ducats and less troops. That would be fewer troops, but it wouldn't be too hard, I think. No, okay. No, they really don't want out of the war. I know 28 of that is from ongoing battles, but it's still quite a big ask to bring them out. Still, maybe I should. The Commonwealth are just going to spill into my country now. And we're playing by old fort rules. So I would get thumped. What are they fighting for anyway? It's the conquest of Ankara. And they have it. And they're going to continue to have it. It's already giving them 6 war score, and look how nestled they are in it. Mamluks would, however, give us access, so I could walk up there and de-siege it. But damn, this is getting ugly. This is getting ugly. I don't comfortably have the money to be clicking my fingers and murking up. Is he going for the Ottomans? I hope he's not going for the Ottomans, because the Ottomans would die. Well, if I've got to put the boot in, I've got to put the boot in. I think the Ottoman army is toast. Well, they have good cannons. They might be able to survive. Just a wee touch longer, and I'm there. That's not so hot for me, but as long as I can save some of the Ottoman army, I'll come back and help in the future. Phew. Alright, where do we go from here? I think the answer is military access through the Mamluks, grabbing our murked up army and getting you up there to help. Muscovy is pouring it all in, but they are going to be out of this war before too long, I imagine. That said, the Commonwealth is on medium war enthusiasm. They're not wanting to be in this forever, especially because they're getting drank up by the other war. If I can resecure the war goal, a good part of it is thanks to this. Rebels in the capital. But they're also losing their other war. Whew, it never gets any easier. It's alright. I never want my game to be easy, right? Elam is not worth ducats to me right now. But is a better general worth rolling for right now? Well, not when I took such a hit to my army tradition. No, thank you. Could you perhaps be better suited de-sieging? Perhaps not. I gotta keep bleeding them dry. I'll never make it. Even Wallachia, no longer willing to give that number of troops away, but the Ottomans are sandwiched. As I said though, keeps the enemy busy. Allows me to de-siege. We kill, we keep moving. You know, Khorasan, I was meant to be eating you up shortly. Not so sure that's gonna happen. That's also not good. Gizzy are back. You never did finish your conversions here, which makes me sick. But I guess I've been keeping my vassals too busy. They've never had a time to just sit down and let autonomy go away. You'll be coring that land. You have cored it, and you're doing a bang-up job of converting it. Good, but we're probably going to have to deal with a revolt there. I need to not be at war with the Commonwealth approximately right now. They still like the relatives. Wait, what? Relative strength of alliances is actually helping me here, probably because of Ming's numbers, even though they're not actually getting involved. Thank goodness for you, Ming. In a sense. But when I flip this province, things will look a lot nicer for me. My reinforcement speed, could have done with it a while back. 21 seems good to me. Not good enough, it seems. Water shortage. Jake, the war is over, almost won. Don't worry. By what metrics? This isn't good. You secured half the country and... well, at least you don't have a fort, so I don't think you'll be exploding, but it's still not good. I need this war over with. Adal are eyeing me up. Do Adal have any scary allies? Yeah, they have Delhi. That is scary. Adal could strike me right now and it would be the right thing to do. I wonder if I could sell out some Muscovite provinces. What do you want? They only want a couple of provinces, but I'm not in a position of giving up right now. Now the war score ticks in our favor. Still though, this is far from good. And if Muscovy get knocked out, then it's even worse. They're not near that, but it's still something I have to keep in mind. I need you guys out of here. And I need to not have Circassia break apart. Misplaced priorities perhaps, but I still can't afford it. Oh, and they're very close to breaking apart. Thankfully they're at war, which should delay it further. I want the ticking war score from that pretty badly. They got Warsaw back, but they also have Bohemia making gains. If Bohemia take Krakow, and they're on that, things will start going a lot better for me. Interesting route you have there. Wow, Iraq really saved the day there. Probably. Dunno. Gizzy does what Gizzy does. Good. Fewer troops to have to worry about. Fewer heathens to have to worry about. That only leaves you, and then we are religiously unified. Not counting Cardi, because as usual it has a few problems. The Commonwealth, they are still gaining war score though. This won't be the last time they come for me, and I got lucky that France and friends decided to join in. Too lucky to live. Leave behind a man, the rest can take care of them in the steppes. I can't let them take a majority of the country. Wait, what? Yeah, okay, sure. Maybe mountains, but it's only my mercs that'll be dying. DDR Senior Ryukyu vids, looking forward to seeing you stomp live. Well, welcome, Isolation. I am currently getting stomped live. Hope it's to your liking. Commonwealth declared whilst we were elbow deep in the Mamla. I think it's time we peaced out. Condottieri from Austria as well. Never rains, but it pours. And if Muscovy ever dropped out. I don't know how they're still so high, but thank goodness for it. Okay, perhaps I just need to go and slap down some of their units. That'll teach them. We have the general. Go figure my general is back here. But I can solve that. Watch and learn. Pop. Oh, they thought twice, did they? There we go. Who says I never care for my subjects? He embraced Zoroastrianism with his heart in the right place. I will save him from those that do him wrong. Well, getting that war score chip by chip. Okay, he's gonna come for you, so get out of there. Oh, okay. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, that's right. Let's worry about these tiny armies whilst the most important stuff is just getting ignored. Class act, Jake. I really need to look after Ankara or this war is not going to go my way. It's going to go quite anti my way. Jake, sir, specific end goal for the campaign? I'm just going to even out the borders and beat up people I don't like, because I'm very keen to move on to some new campaigns. That's ongoing battles, which will keep him high on war enthusiasm. It's regrettable for me, but it is what it is. I still need to save Ankara. Finally, Cardi is ready to roll. Good job, Ottomans. Why do I keep mistaking the Ottomans and Muscovy today? I don't get it. Finally, we win. Well, we take it to a white peace, but this is like 0-0 USA wins. Pushing it further would be way too risky, and there's nothing to gain from it. Some Ottoman cores, but that only works against me, since if I make the Ottomans too strong, then they turn against me. At least next time I can fight the Commonwealth on my own terms. Cheers, everybody. Alright, it's high time our nation relaxed. And by relaxed, I mean Khorasan look really nice this time of year. No allies, no hope. I would love to get away from using so many mercs as well, but beggars and choosers. If you're not one of our bigger stacks, you're probably a regular, and we'll get our regulars back home in time for Christmas. Phew! Jake, do you plan on starting a new Stellaris campaign in the near future? I haven't played any Stellaris outside of the streams I've done, but I really would like to play some more of it. So that kind of hints to yes, but the thing is, I'm terrible at Stellaris. So I really don't have much to bring to the table. Alright, fair enough, Mamluks don't like that, but fair enough to me. It's time to get those claims I wanted. I want Bamyan. I want Ganji. And I probably want Quetta, but I can't afford it. No oh, crivens, I thought I accepted it there by accident. It's time for you to be annexed. It's not going to be done particularly fast, but it'll be done slower than you can get these provinces converted, probably. Look at that, your strength is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because you gave it to the clergy. And you gave these to the clergy. 7 is better than... Well, you might be able to get those converted. Maybe I should give you a little while. How long would annexation take? I'm not too sure if you'd be able to do it in time. I think I'll wait until you start those conversions before I think about annexing you. Phew. Our nation can finally just chill for a bit. No need to worry about having all these expensive forts active. We'll save some money. 144 ducats to help the Ottomans through their war exhaustion. Are you insane? You lose, you get nothing. Bart Jed saying, Jake, I heard you wanted more viewers. You heard wrong. I really haven't been streaming much Grand Strat lately. As I said, there's good reason for that. But there's also a similar amount of not good reason. Alright, Corzan are going down in November next year. But Ardalan can finally just relax for a bit. Our autonomy is sky high. I honestly want some economic ideas so that things will go a bit more swimmingly in that regard. Might want to get a better spy network on France for that one. Oh, nice, we get an admin just as we want it. Okay, forget the whole spy network thing. I'm taking some eco ideas. It would be better to take offensive or quality or something like that. It would just straight up be better to have some stronger troops. But I do what I want, and that's why we're taking economic. Now we've been playing into the Merchant Guild's hands too much, even though I love some Merchant Sons. So what would the Merchant Guilds not like? Talented Theologian, and I could do with a top up on my devotion. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. My diplomats are also extremely lazy. Didn't I want Yarkand to not hate me so much? Let's deal with that. Mamluks have failed to secure much in the way of useful alliances. The Ottomans, their development is important to me because that tells me when to eat them up. Yes, I know my alphabet. $236, so I could still safely give them a little bit of land, but the question is, do I want to? Well, it would have to come out of Mamluks or Iodin or Commonwealthy. None of that really screams to me, gonna be honest. I think I'd be as well just eating them now. That Diplo has to go somewhere. So I can really just speed up, sit back, and relax. Nice. It's really nice when your generals get to die peacefully. It's like, well done, you fought hard, time to relax. Jake, time to eat Corzan. It's very nearly time. So many people don't like me, I don't know what their problem is. Still really want to eat you. And you are my religion, which makes things a lot easier for me. But I would love to know how you do in converting those provinces. Iraq have served their purpose. I've had them for a long time. They've been a nice 8 stack when I've needed them, where I've needed them. It's time for them to go. I really do wonder if it's worth me... well, you know what? I'm going to be taking this land anyway, so... but I want my eco ideas. I'm going to be eating you as well. Oh shoot, I've run out of states. I shouldn't have gobbed them like that. Oh well, what's done is done. Can't worry about everything. Worrying is so pointless. So both the nobility and the clergy are rather unhappy at what I've done. I think the nobility would sit right in here nicely. As for the clergy, wherever there is taxes to be had, they can go. Did you enjoy any speedruns in this year's AGDQ, Jake? That was like 7 months ago. What a strange question to be asking now. But yes, I always enjoy the SGDQs and AGDQs. I also enjoy making a profit. Thank God for that. Alright, Corzan, it was nice knowing you, by which I mean, it was nice for me, probably horrible for you. Holy War for lower aggress expansion. It really is the ultimate Casus